please introduce yourself?
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, ma'am. My name is LIPILIPSA PRIYADARSHINee. I was born in a village named Konas of Odisha. I have completed my schooling from Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya, situated in Konark. I have completed my graduation and post-graduation from College of Agriculture, OUT, Bhubaneswar, and currently I am pursuing my research in Institute of Agriculture Science, SOA University, as well as I am mentoring the undergraduate students in the practical classes. My optional for this exam is Political Science and International Relation and Agriculture.
Okay, LIPILIPSA, what your name signifies?
Ma'am, Lipi means manuscript and Lipsa means to know something. Basically, it's combination of two words given by my parents.
Okay.
And Priyadarshini means lovable by all.
Okay. You are student of OUT.
Yes, ma'am.
So, having such a bright career and agricultural scientist, now also research are going on, such a talented and very intelligent fellow, why opting for this civil service any graduate could do?
Ma'am, if I do pursue my research work, then it will be limited to only thesis and pen and paper. Being a civil servant, it will give me an ample opportunity and diversify field to go for to implement some policies and schemes, because I know the problems, though I have studied the 6 years of MS in agriculture, and I know the solution somewhat, so I will use my knowledge whatever I have got through these years, and I will try to
through becoming one agricultural scientist, and Odisha also being 70 to 75% of its people depending upon the agrarian sector. Don't you, your research, your knowledge on agriculture will also help in a large extent to the farmers of Odisha?
Yes, ma'am, definitely. Because though the farmers are generally the marginal farmers having the less than 1 hectare of land, and the policies that being the government is focusing on the major policies and major proliferation of the policy, but somewhat it's not implemented to the grassroots level. That's why I think.
Suppose LIPILIPSA after getting selected in OPSC, you will be given the education department, you will be given health department. How your agricultural scientist knowledge will help in those areas?
Ma'am, might not be, it will help in that education or and health area, but somehow it is also related, because though I have already studied and I have already knowledge in education and health background and know the policies of government, so I am confident that if I get selected, then definitely I will be implement that policies also, so that it will penetrate to the needy people.
Okay, what Article 1 says, LIPILIPSA?
India, that is Bharat, have boundaries of states. Sorry, ma'am.
Okay, could you tell Lipi 2 lines of our preamble?
Yes, ma'am. We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic, and to secure all its citizens justice, social, economic, political, liberty of faith, belief, expression, worship, equality of status and opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, unity, and integrity of the nation. This 26th day November.
Okay, Lipi, please tell three numbers of the fundamental duties that attracted you most. Fundamental duties.
Yes, ma'am. One may be I couldn't. Sorry, ma'am, I couldn't remember.
Okay. Then what are the differences between the fundamental rights and DPSP?
Fundamental rights is enforced by the law, while DPSP is not enforced by the law. And fundamental rights, if it is violated, then we could go for directly to the Supreme Court or High Court. But DPSP says it direct to the PIP state to for welfare of the state.
Okay, then if directive principles of state policy are not enforceable by the court of law, what is the objective behind the constitutional makers to keep it in the constitution?
It is basically for the welfare of the people, so that the people could realize the rights and their duties. it is just a moral duty of the people. It shows the moral value of the constitution.
Only for moral values. Okay, Lipi, please tell in DPSP that has also become 100% enforceable by one and two states in one point. Could you just remember?
No, sorry, ma'am.
Okay.
Could not recall. I'll go through it.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Priyadarshine, you have completed your graduation and post-graduation in agriculture.
Yes, sir.
And graduation in agriculture and post-graduation plant
Plant
pathology.
pathology.
Okay. So, and you are also talking about the policies, right? You are interested in policies and all. So, if you will be given an assignment for making policy for Odisha, for agriculture development, what would be your priorities?
So, though the farmers of Odisha, generally the marginal farmers, as I have said, they are having small acre of land. So, first I will suggest them to go for crop diversification, so that in small area also they could like integrated farming system or relay cropping where different height of crops can be grown. And secondly, Odisha and the government of India is also focusing on millet mission. Millet is a crop which is a hardy crop and it requires very small amount of water. So, though in Odisha condition, there is problem of drought also. There is a problem of flood also. So, in drought condition, I could suggest them to go for millet, and it has also fibrous roots, so that it will help in the soil nutrition and also fertility of the soil. And for the flood prone area, I could suggest them to go for variety selection. For example, in NRI, they have created variety Sona Sub1, which is submergence resistant. So then I could suggest them to go for like rainwater harvesting, so that the like government has already been implementing the Kheta Pokhari Yojana and rainwater harvesting Chhata Yojana, etc. So I could suggest them also. And basically for large farmers also, I could suggest the government to use in artificial intelligence, UAV, unmanned aerial vehicles, so that from aerial view also we could know the where plant disease intensity is maximum, plant disease intensity is minimum.
So, what do you think ideal for crop intensity?
Sir, it's 144% in India, but I could not get it, sir.
Okay. What should be the proper crop intensity in our case? In case of Odisha. Okay. Then what is agronomy basically?
Study of agriculture science.
Do you think it is the backbone of agriculture?
Yes, sir. With agronomy, the other subject is also there, because in agronomy you study about the crops, and for example in pathology you study about the diseases. In entomology,
agronomy is the base of all agriculture sciences, no?
Because we study about the crops. Sir, I could not say it's best, but it's basically the major one, because from the first beginning you study about the crops, then only you go for the diseases and its management.
Yes.
So basically it's no.
So why do you take interest for reading pathology actually?
Sir, I have an interest in the diseases part, because in Odisha condition also there are so many like Chakada Poko and Mohisa Rogo, which is basically affecting the crop area, and the farmers are generally been affected by the diseases of the crop also. So it just gave an interest on me and I could take it.
You might have heard that Odisha has received 4 times Krishi Karma Award
Yes, sir.
due to agriculture production only.
Yes, sir.
So in production we are not lagging behind other states.
Yes, sir.
And in fruit production also, we are the 3rd largest surplus state for supplying food to the outside states also. So apart from that, why our farmers are poor?
Sir, we are lagging behind because of we do not have the storage capacity. We are lagging behind because there is so less amount of cold storage. Particularly in Khurda district also, there is one cold storage. So the perishable products, they are been wasted. And I would suggest for them also, because to go for plant extract, use of the plant extracts to enhance the shelf life, or to have the warehouses properly, to have the cold storage properly.
And any kind of value addition should be there.
Yes, sir. Value addition should be there, so that the productivity and the farmers' income
Though
also
there are
augmented.
so many cold storages in Odisha also, right now they are not functioning.
Yes, sir.
You might have aware about that.
Yes, sir.
So establishing cold storage is not only the solution.
Yes, sir. implementing it is a
And also value addition of the products.
Yes, sir.
For diversification, as you say, in case of paddy,
Yes, sir.
similar kind of diversification is required in other spheres also.
Horticulture crops and the mushroom.
other-
Yes, sir.
Right. One scheme was there that came in 2019 for farmers welfare. What is that?
Kaliya scheme.
Kalia, what is it?
So it's a Krusok assistance for livelihood and augmentation of the farmers.
Livelihood and income augmentation.
Income augmentation.
What are its components?
Sir, in it previously it was given the 10,000
The
for
component, I am asking about the component, not the financial system. What are its components?
sir, I could not
Okay.
get.
There are 5 components of it. One is for cultivators, other is for landless farmers, other is for distress, other is insurance, and the last one is loan,
Okay, sir.
interest-free loan. There are the 5 components,
Okay,
and it was granted within 30 days in the state actually. Okay.
What are the problems that Indian agriculture sector faces?
So the major problem Indian agriculture faces is the soil health problem, because our soil has already been salinated and already been use of fertilizers made the health status of the people hazardous. Then another thing is the problem is sir, water, because in coastal areas we are getting so much of water. If you go for west, the water problem is there, Rajasthan, Gujarat. Then another problem is the processing. How much that the processing, the marketing problem is there.
What is the role of cooperatives in agriculture?
So cooperatives like Epicol, they so marketing they use करते basically. I could not
Suppose
words.
in agriculture, if it is purely done for consumption, then farmers are not going to get benefit. When there is agriculture and bumper crop, if the crop, the yield is not properly marketed,
Yes, sir.
then the benefit, no agriculture farmers will do it.
Yes, sir.
So therefore you need to strengthen the cooperative society in order to pull the bumper cropping to where there is demand. So that initiative is taken up by the cooperatives.
Yes, sir.
So in Odisha, what are the situation?
Sorry, sir. I could not.
One is Kalia, you discussed about.
Yes, sir.
What is Bolia?
So it's for Bhumihina lands, Bhumihina farmers. Those are working, those are farming on the lease area of large farmers. For that, institutional augmentation is given by the government of India, government of Odisha.
What about Pitha? Have you heard about Pitha?
Yes, sir. But
What is the full form of Pitha?
sir, I didn't remember. Actually, I forgot.
What is the full form of Bolia? Kalia? Please go through it. Remember it.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
That popular name, God name is given Kalia,
Yes, sir.
Bolia, Pitha, in order to have cultural assimilation with the plans initiated by the government.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is our internal areas, but the external areas where India's diplomacy is very prominent these days. Will you highlight considering the neighbors of India?
Yes, sir. Sir, before the policy of India was the non-alignment, so now it is changing to multi-alignment. For example, in China, though we have already been troubled, the boundary areas we have been troubled with, like Arunachal Pradesh and Ladakh area, but still we are conducting Vostok with Russia and China, and then also we are having. Though Russia is also our strategic partner, but in ESO meeting also for Russia-Ukraine war also, we have straightly forwardly told the Russian president that the peace with dialogue and democracy that could be resolved. And if we go for Sri Lanka also, we are providing them humanitarian aids and be helping them and trying to build a cooperation with Sri Lanka.
5 events that have happened during last 6 months in international level. 5 events. Could you enumerate those things?
One is the Russia-Ukraine war. Second is I2U2, Indian-Israel and UAE, USA formation. And one is the ISO meeting recently was held. Iran was involved in for the first time. And the squad meeting.
3 events. You have told 3 events. 2 more events.
Quad meeting was held. And the last one is International Solar Alliance through virtual meeting what was held in July or June through virtual meeting present.
Okay.
Okay, LIPILIPSA, you belong to which district?
Puri district.
Puri. Okay. What is historical significance of Puri district?
Lord Jagannath was born. We celebrate a car festival.
When the Tithi of car festival falls?
Asuna Masa Sukla Pakhe Ditya.
Okay. Then how many spokes are there in Nandighosh?
14 wheels. Spoke Hulta.
What is the chariot name of Balabhadra? Lord Balabhadra?
Ma'am, can I guess Vasudeva, I think.
No. Okay. It's Sir Taladhwaja. Nandighosh of Lord Jagannath.
Ma'am, chariot bhabili.
Devadalan.
Dadpadalana, Nandighosh Taladhwaja.
Devadalan kahar.
Devadalan Ma Subhadranakara, Nandighosh Jagannathakara.
Height kete Ma Subhadranakara.
42 feet 2 inch.
Nandighosh
44 feet 2 inch. And Balabhadrankara 43.
Okay, LIPILIPSA, your hobbies are dance and movies. So which type of dance particularly you like?
It's a semi-classical dance. It's a fusion of classical plus folk dances, not strictly.
Please tell 2 name of these dances.
Ma'am, actually this are not particular dances because it's not
It's a
strictly
mix
like
of modernity.
Mixer of classical dance like Odisha plus Sambalpuri or Chau or Gothi.
Could you tell 2-3 Padma Shri awardees in Odisha dancers?
Sri Keducharan Mahapatra, Sanjukta Panigrhi, and Sujata Mahapatra also.
Sanjukta. Sonal Bansi. Okay. Then what type of movie do you like, LIPILIPSA?
Ma'am, it's animated or it's patriotic.
Last which movie inspired you?
One is Brave animation and one is Kashmir Files and RRR I have watched recently.
Okay. What message you got from RR?
RRR basically, ma'am, that movie was freedom fighter who the Britishers have taken his sister, and it's that film also told about the rights of the tribals was being faced by the Britishers at that time. So they fought and revolted and took back his sister.
Okay.
I thought of cutting that.
This is your first time interview?
No, ma'am, I have given already in 2018.
Appeared interview?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
What was your scoring, Lipi?
87. It was 87.
87.
Yes, ma'am.
Why?
Ma'am, it was a brigadier sir. Brigadier sir thile ma'am. And
कौन पचारले तुमको 87 असले?
मैम मते पचरा हेतला इंटरनेशनल रिलेशन पचरा हेतला बट लैट मु भाबितली मैम मु ठीक देछि बट लेटर कम मार्कला सो आई थॉट कि मु आई थिंक आई कुड नॉट सैटिस्फाई हिज
अठले कौन इंटरनेशनल रिलेशन पचरा हेतला?
मैम सते बेले डोनाल्ड ट्रम्प को थिला इम्पीचमेंट एंड पाकिस्तान रो मुशर्रफ ताको हैंगिंग पे कराउथला देन मते डायस्पोरा पर पचरा हेतला इंडियन डायस्पोरा एंड मु ब्लॉग भी मैम कर देथिली लाइक एग्रीकल्चर रो कबे सिविल सर्विस तो मु कहि देथिली एग्रीकल्चर एग्जाम रे मु दउ नथली किछ मैम सते बेले तो सेटा टिके भूल से कहि देथिली एंड जेहेतु मैम पॉलिटिकल साइंस
means you are satisfied that you have been rightly marked?
Yes ma'am, because they must have judged me in correctly way, so I think I have improved a lot. So
Okay.
that's
Okay, good. This time you are confident.
Yes. Somewhat.
How was your papers too?
Two paper is fine, ma'am.
What is your date of
23. Yes.
Political science into के कष्ट लगुनी
मैम सर एक्चुअली कष्ट थिला बिकॉज मो बैकग्राउंड नथिला फर्स्ट टाइम सर टिके कष्ट थिला बट एबे जेत मोर सेकंड हे सारची तो फिर सर मो ओपी गोभा एंड ऑल अदर सब पढ़ी सारची
नथिंग किछि कष्ट नाही लिपि एक्चुअली इफ यू आर रियली एंजॉयिंग योर स्टडी देन यू कुड go for any subject. Okay, if you are really interest and you will enjoy that study.
Oh, yes.
Nothing to
last option.
Yes, you do not like Odisha police service, Lipi?
मैम मत लागिला मोटिके क्राइम एंड दिस एरियाज टू दूर रहले भलो
भलो or you are not capable?
I think so somewhat, but if I have given the chances then I could improve myself also, but ma'am somewhat I think but
if police service will be given to you then you will join.
Yes ma'am.
Okay, very good.
मैम गोटे जो
what is your question from
मैम जो मते रिलेशन सब टिके हे परबा बट पॉलिटिकल थिंकर्स रहते भीतर पचले आइडिया नहीं तो सेगुडा के
actually Lipi the political thinkers Hobbes, Locke, Plato and that Socrates and these ideas in our opinion they may not act. Okay, these are only philosophical ideas. Rousseau as general will is there might be question come because Rousseau's views so far as political theory is concerned is rightly also we are following in terms of our democracy, but Hobbes that Leviathan and Plato's that idealistic form of government they might not ask the question. Regarding Rousseau, please have a little bit preparation and Paul Science, Karl Marx socialistic and communist theory, please have a look and regarding Indian constitution, because you have Paul Science, judicial accountability, your executives functions, basic functions, because what are the attributes of Indian bureaucracy? Suppose they will ask you are a good administrator, LIPILIPSA, justify yourself. What are your strength areas to become one administrator or police officer? Please tell what are your strength areas.
I am having honesty
Yes.
and my positive attitude, and I am solution driven. That might be led to me a good civil servant.
Which major problems you have brought the solution in your institution?
Ma'am, I could not say it's institution because I am a leader of my
In family? In family also?
Till now,
But you always look at the solutions.
okay.
That's good. So this time you wish Lipi, you will definitely come out in flying colors and just keep on your smiling on your face. And what you will wear on that day?
Ma'am, sari?
Yes, it's preferably handloom.
Okay, handloom, ma'am.
Good.
Koraput gote ma'am
By
dongri.
jo Dongariyar,
Yes,
that
ma'am.
is yes, Dongariyar, that is yes, I'm just remembering that sari handloom. That is very fine.
Bamkai.
Khati, no sir, not Bamkai.
Kotpad.
Kotpad, yes, right,
Kotpad.
Kotpad, yes. Kotpad handloom. Very fantastic. That is.
That will be nice.
That will suited to your area.
Madam President पिंथली सेट
Kotpad.
कट पिंथली हाँ
Kotpad is very fine. Okay, wish all the best, Lipi.
Ma'am,
God bless
Anything
you.
from your side?
improve किछ हे पर ma'am.
भलो
बहुत भलो अच्छा, you are a wonderful
खाली
candidate.
तुम्हें सेटा को जो पांचटा इवेंट
आज्ञा
टिप्स रखी जियो जोड़े चाइना ताइवान रिलेशन टाइप में छाड़ देलो
Yes, sir.
लिगुले इल्लता है
आज्ञा सर आज्ञा सर
And-
एक संगे मने पड़ने बिल्कुल भी
ठीक है ठीक
आज्ञा
है
आसिता सब कुछ जिसु ऑर्गेनाइज करी रखी
आज्ञा
given the chance you will not fumble
yes sir
you tell 1 2 3 count and tell
yes sir
say they will see the positive attitude yes you are sure about
आज्ञा
events
As Lipi, you have international relations, so little bit for last 2-3 years of international happenings, Paris agreement relating to climate change, your second doctrine, your Quad, your G20, G7 also, BIMSTEC countries,
आज्ञा
the
एवढा
SHAC,
तो मन रखी जियो
and India's stand on Russia and Ukraine war, and all those LOC problems with China and POK. So happy to look on it. You could do good. You are a very wonderful candidate for the place.
23.
हाँ,
Okay,
अच्छी
I guess
candidate
this
है।
is my last interview. तो
Don't go for depth what you have already read. Don't extra go for extra coverage. Already what you read, just have a brush up. And in relating to international affairs and your home district and some of the women related things like sex ratio in your district and as well as in Odisha. If sex ratio you have to justify why this is so, why not above the, perhaps in Odisha it is above the national average.
Yes, ma'am.
What is the exact sex ratio?
हमें पूरी डिस्ट्रिक्ट 944 आई थिंक थिला
944. So say related टिके health related ये सब देखिबो बढ़िया. You are a very very good candidate.
Okay. Are you satisfied?
Yes, I am satisfied.
कितने 500?
No, 250.
250.
मैंने
250.
100 to suppose 100 total mark. कितने स्कोर करियो?
95 में भी because
Yes,
टिके टिके कोई पढ़ले नहीं
95.
full form
Out of 100.
Out of 100.
Out of 250 then?
Ma'am, I'm guessing 200 plus it will be
Yes.
better for me.
Yes. Fine. You will get.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. All best wishes.
Thank you.
God bless.
Thank you.
One photo.